It's Friday Night Live! I'm back! Did y'all miss me? I got a Brooklyn accent for some reason. Oh boy, what a way to start. Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another live stream. Do you guys miss me? I know it's been a while since I've done one of these. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back from a long extended vacation. I have been gone since Tuesday to Thursday, yesterday. I went on my vacation to New York City. I haven't been there in about 8 years, so it's about time I finally jumped on and checked out the place. And overall, like, the vacation was really nice. I definitely needed it. I was able to film 2 very great videos there, and I got to see a lot of those sites and locations from some of my favorite movies. It was overall pretty damn fun. I'm really overall really very happy with getting to be at there and stuff. It was really fun. So yeah, that was all good. And also, yes, I did see the King Kong musical. I won't get into too much details because I want to save it for a review later in the year. Short version, I liked it. I absolutely enjoyed myself. The one thing I'll say that is absolutely superb is the production design is top notch in this amazing musical. Definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a New Yorker. It's definitely worth checking out. It's a great show. I'm just gonna wipe the lens there. Anyway, yeah, great show. Check it out. Perfect show. That's all there is to it. The rest you will see in my review later on this year as part of the King Kong reviews. So there's that to look forward to. So yeah, guys, that was all fun and dandy. And yeah, just to update you guys on what's been happening. If you guys have any questions about my trip, let me know, and I'll try to get to as much as I can. And as you guys have seen, yes, we have a special guest on today. We have our buddy Nick Jackson, who I will be bringing on in a sec. And yeah, he's just here. I just figured I'd have somebody on board for this live stream. I don't know how well it's going to be reception-wise in terms of streaming, because I know camera-wise it takes up a lot of data, but we're going to send this to him, and hopefully something comes out of it. So let's do that. And also, I'm going to send this live stream to a few buddies, because I know they will probably want to watch. Send that to them. Send that to her. And yes, I will answer as many questions as I can this time around. Sending all the chats to the live stream. Everybody loves my shit. All right, well, I'd say that's enough people for now. That hopefully we'll see some people on the live stream today. So yeah. How have you guys been? I know this week has been a little slow for us on the channel, but how have you guys been? I'm sure you guys have been pretty well. Surprised we're not getting that many people this tonight. I guess because it's like 10 o'clock at night. People are like tired, probably, essentially on this live stream tonight. So yeah, and also bear in mind, it might be a little slow tonight. I don't know, but let's see what happens here. Yeah, so New York was great. I ended up seeing a lot of the sites from the films. I went to the Empire State Building, of course. And that's the thing. I do apologize for people that if I hyped them up, that I was going to do a live stream atop the Empire State Building. Unfortunately, I was using my phone, and honestly, like, trying to broadcast up there was a pain in the ass. For some reason, YouTube will not let me live stream on my phone, basically, like, out in the States or whatnot, which is fucking ridiculous. But, yeah, I apologize. So I am making up for it now, and I did make up for it as well by showing the first part of my Valentine's Day a date early, actually, than what is normally okayed, essentially. So let's see here. Come on. Okay, again, my computer's a little slow, so just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. So yeah, like I did check out the musical. I did check out a few things. I also checked out the actually the 9/11 memorial, which honestly was really emotional. It was a really emotional place to be. If you guys want to, it honestly, like, it hits you like a speeding train, pretty much, which is pretty interesting. So that was all fun. I don't know why my computer's so slow. Hey guys, good to see you. Oh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, my computer's really slow right now, guys. Again, I apologize. Yeah, New York. Yeah, I was in New York, Ralph. I was there for a couple of days, and then basically I just kind of flew back yesterday. I was trying to do a live stream yesterday, but didn't really work out. Yeah, the Indominus Rex figure, Inuyasha Dinosaur 101, it looks amazing. I'm trying to send it to you, Nick. I'm trying to send you the link, but my computer's super slow. It's as slow as a Windows XP computer. I don't know why it's doing this. Like, it's not, like, it's being really slow. So if I'm lagging, I apologize. Come on, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. There we go. Hopefully that's sent. Okay, let's get Nick on here. So yeah, start spreading the news. I'm here today, which is awesome. Yeah, I did see the King Kong musical, Ralph, and it was pretty awesome. So let's just wait for Nick to show up on here. But yeah, so the musical was great. A lot of fun things in it. Definitely check it out. I would recommend it highly. Highly recommend it. So we are just waiting for Nick Jackson to show up. So let's answer a couple questions beforehand. Is a PC a Windows 10? Yeah, it's a Windows 10 computer. I definitely got to get a new laptop at some point because this thing just really, really fucking sucks. And at some point I will do it where I can get better live streams, which would be great. Yeah, a lot of people are here. Hi, Sean. Hi, KPF. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Okay, we're just waiting for Nick to show up. But yeah, so New York was great. Did a lot of stuff. I visited a lot of locations from Kong, which was pretty cool. And you will be seeing a future video about all that shit sometime down the road, which is actually going to be pretty cool. And I did come across a few surprises, especially if you guys follow me on Twitter. You'll be able to see a lot of the stuff I was able to obtain and check out there. Okay, just waiting for Nick. I do not know what's taking him so long. You guys have any questions? Yeah. Okay, Ralph, I don't want to spoil too much about the Colin musical, because I know there's a lot of cool shit in it that's pretty impressive. I will say there is a creature in the show, aside from Kong. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but there is a creature, and it is quite impressive how they pull it off. So that's all I'm going to say. I have not seen Goblin Slayer, Jordan, although I've heard a lot of weird, very fucked up things about it. I have not seen Goblin Slayer. Oh, is this it? We got Nick? Do we have Nick? Hey, Nick is in the house and is in his it's a predator on the chat. Excuse me, predator. Why don't you have a seat right over here? What are you doing here? Nick is speechless. Oh, there he is. There he is. So yeah, we got Nick Jackson in the house, who, by the way, is so close to 200 subscribers. Guys, go subscribe to Nick Jackson. Let's get him up to 200. Let's get him up to 200. Anybody watching this chat, go subscribe to Nick right now. Go subscribe to him. He's awesome. How you doing, Nick? Awesome. You're just gonna be silent the whole time. And to quote Snoke, take that ridiculous thing off.
Fuck you. How dare you quote the last piece of shit in my presence?
I'll say my opinion when I review that movie eventually.
Key word is eventually.
I don't know yet, really, at this point. I'm still working on writing the prequels. I'm still kind of writing them, but we are going to start shooting around March. So there he is. There he is. So how you doing, Nick? How's this week been for you?
Working 11-hour long shift.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I've been stuck. I was stuck in Manhattan all week.
That was not me. By the way, question: are your lips chapped?
Yes, actually, that is something I did want to point out. My top lip is extremely chapped, so I am putting some sort of like Chapman stuff on. So that's why if it looks like that, I am using this because my top lip is a little fucked right now. That's why you probably won't be seeing me on camera until I basically get rid of this. So this is really the only time.
Well, how was New York?
Oh, New York was amazing, man. Had a really the flights were great. It was a flight there and back, obviously. The first flight, I had a whole row to myself. We traveled Air Canada, and Air Canada is actually pretty solid air travel. But I had a whole row to myself. And you know what's super hilarious? When we were taking off, I knew the exact song to play right when we took off, and that was the song "You're Not Me" from the Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Because I wanted to feel like Kaiba at that point, just kind of like taking off in a fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon jet. So that was all good. It had been the first time I had flown in a few years, actually. And what happened was I was basically kind of, I was a little scared and everything at first, but I overall did have fun on the flight. It was very kind of like a little like turbulence here and there. And that's because of only the cold weather and shit.
Hang on.
And eventually, yeah, like what happened. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna set my camera off. Go ahead. You know.
Oh, you're gonna turn your camera off because of bad reception?
No. For another reason.
I'm
All right. I'll do the same for a sec, just for now. But anyway, yeah. So New York was great.
All right.
I ended up basically. Oh, you're back. Okay, we're back. And we're back. And back to the show. So yeah, New York was fantastic. I had a really good time. Just checking out the sights. The first thing I did was actually just do a kind of a scan of the perimeters I was at. We were at a hotel right next to Times Square, which was pretty solid. And I think the first thing I did was I went to Times Square and I went to a local McDonald's. And I'm not kidding. At this local McDonald's, there was anime music videos playing on the monitors. And I'm like, this McDonald's is like the best McDonald's in the world just because they play anime. Which is fucking amazing. Why did they call it Whack-Donald's? Because that's what they call it in anime all the time. They call it Whack-Donald's.
Boy.
Which would be fucking hilarious. But yeah, so like it was a really good experience. So I did Times Square first, just kind of checked out a few things. And the first day was pretty easy. I checked out Times Square. I checked out the St. Patrick's Cathedral. I checked out the RKO Radio City Music Hall and where the Roxy used to be. The second day, me and my dad went to Ground Zero, which, dude, if you actually want to really kind of get a feel.
No, I don't. I don't. Can we not talk about that, please?
All right, no worries. And yes, KPF, these are our new glasses, by the way, because my old ones actually snapped before we left. So, yeah, I did that. I checked out most of Lower Manhattan the second day. It was piss poor and freezing rain when I was there. Like, the weather was terrible, but I did get shit done. And then Wednesday, I did check out the King Kong musical, which, honestly, pretty spectacular show. It's really, I felt like life really did imitate art. I will give away one little spoiler. So, it is the classic story, essentially. But what happens is that what's really cool is that when they get to the scene where Kong is on display in Broadway, at that point, it's a real surreal experience because at that point, you're a part of the story because you are the audience watching Kong on display. So, like, when he's chained up on the chains on stage, legit real life, it's the first time I felt that Kong felt legitimately real. Like, 100% real. And it looked spectacular. So, it was really, really weird to just feel like, holy shit, I am part of the story now. And it was absolutely glorious. So, I enjoyed myself immensely on that. And then the rest of the Wednesday afterwards, we did check out the Empire State Building. We did go to the top. I tried to do a live stream and failed. But yeah, the Empire State. But It was windy. Like, you couldn't even open the door to the goddamn thing. So that happened, and then, like, the Thursday, we left early in the morning, and we came back yesterday. But, and actually, for dinner, we did go, there's 2 restaurants I went to in New York, and they're the best restaurants in the city, in my opinion. First one being Bubblegum Shrimp. Bubblegum Shrimp is actually delicious. It's an all Forrest Gump-themed restaurant. Amazing crab legs. Like, if you're into seafood, it's awesome. And then the other restaurant is actually right by Hangover Square, and it's called Harry's. And that's actually the area where they shot one of the scenes in the 76 Kong where Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange go get a drink. It was all shot in that restaurant and outside of it. And honestly, the food is amazing. The food is absolutely delicious. So if you're in New York, go check out that place.
One thing though, it was probably expensive as fuck.
Well, really, it was a little expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but really, we got good deals on both flight and hotel. Like, I think it was like.
No, I mean the food.
Oh, the food there, like, it was about, like, I think the bill for me was like $50.
Oy.
But it's good quality shit. And yes, I did, in honor of that movie, I did have a drink at that bar in honor of Jeff Bridges and Jessica Lange, and I was just like, okay, get smashed. But it actually, what's interesting is that it looks like it did in the film. But the only thing is, like, the bar location was changed. They did some renovations, but the structure is still there. Interesting enough, the area where Jeff Bridges makes a call to the National Guard saying, let them climb to the top of the World Trade Center, that whole phone booth, they turned that into a wine storage.
A winery.
Yeah, a winery, essentially. So that was all good. Did that. Trying to think what else was there. But yeah, I did check out mostly the areas used in the films. I also went to the Queensville Bridge. That's where a lot of people. That's where the climax of the first Spider-Man movie was. Yes.
Stephen McKinney. I tried to watch Z Nation not too long ago. I thought it was terrible. It's very Asylum-esque. Well, it is. It's put out by the Asylum, but it is terrible.
Oh God, no! No, keep that Asylum away from me. Anyway, so yeah, there was I did check out the Queensville Bridge, and that's where Spider-Man 1 had its big climax. But what I also did, just for nostalgic sake, I did try out the Roosevelt Island tram, and that is mostly infamous for confrontation. So I did get that bit of nostalgia for Kong, the old Kong right there. But compared to the ride is puny. Like, the Queensville Bridge, like, how the fuck is Kong supposed to reach for that tram, man? I have no idea.
Hang on, Stephen McKinney just asked, when you release a video on YouTube, can't you at least read all the comments? What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, I can read I read the comments all the time when I do my videos and stuff. And especially the last episode we did. Oh, the comments are glorious. Guys, okay? I just want to do a little bit of promotion here. You guys can wait till part 2, because part 2 is really crazy. But however, if y'all would like to see it early, link below to our Patreon page. You can support us. Send us you can send us $1 or more, and you'll get early access to all our content, as well as other rewards for supporting the channel. So once again, link down below to our Patreon page. And if you guys would like to see part 2 early, check it out. But yeah, man. Oh, it's fucking glorious. Oh man, this way the questions for that episode are gonna start coming in. So yeah, bottom line, New York is great. For any Kong fan, it is definitely worth checking out and seeing all the locations where the movies were shot. And I made sure to Google map. I did research on where everything was shot, so I was able to find all the locations. And I believe when I do, there's gonna be a future video on that down the road. So look forward to that. So anyway, yeah, Nick, you're close to 200. You're close to 200 subs.
Yep, the last I checked, I had 197.
Yeah, you're getting close, man. You're getting very close. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Just do another Q&A.
Nice. Yeah, well, guys, if you have any questions for Nick, let us know. you have any questions?
Please, yes, I love answering. I love answering fan questions.
Yeah. So let's see here. Hey Jack, have you ever watched a cartoon and anime based on a video game? You mean like the Mortal Kombat Street Fighter movies? No, I haven't seen any of those. And yeah, yes, Gavin, I did check out the Twin Towers Memorial. It's really emotional. Let's see here. Oh, actually, Miss Jordan's got a great question. Would you like to see
Thank
a
you,
video
Byron.
on The Legend of King Kong or the 1996 script? Yes! I would play the shit out of that game. Okay, not only a video game based on those, make it a 16-bit Super Nintendo game. I would play the shit out of that. Like, somebody make that a video game. That would be awesome. Let's see here. Hey Jack, what is my favorite? Okay, no, that's that one. Yes, Ike Studios, thank you so much. Bless you so much for getting me a copy of that. That will definitely come in handy for the review. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much, Ike Studios. And while we're at it, because of that, shout out to Ike Studios. Guys, go subscribe to that guy. He can use the support. Yes, everybody subscribe to Nick as well.
Please do. Thank you, Byron. Yep, yeah. 198 subs. I got 2 more to go.
Two more, boys. Let's do this shit. Yeah, let's watch. Like, everybody's gonna watch this and then go subscribe, and then you're gonna be able to do that. I'll be able to get that quicker. So maybe every time you're close to like the threshold of a subscriber count, you can just do a live stream with me, and I'll get you up to the last few numbers.
Thank you, Ike Studios.
Yeah, let's see here.
Justin, how much time do you have left? We'll be here for a little while.
Yeah, we'll be here for a little while. Although I do have a time limit because I have my laptop battery, and I think my laptop battery lasts a little while. So I think once it starts dying, we'll cut off the live stream. But anyway, so yeah, Nick, what do you got planned for your reviews coming up?
Well, I originally was gonna save a little. I'm just gonna spoil my plans. I originally was gonna save this series for March because I like the title, but turned out I finished my February schedule a lot quicker than I initially thought I would, and I can't think of anything else to do until then. So I'm just gonna start this series early because why the fuck not? I've been in a mood for this genre for a while, and I don't want to burn myself out on this series like I did with Superhero Binge, because I made the mistake of starting Superhero Binge too late. But with the mood that I am in now, I just want to get this series out while I'm still in the mood so I don't burn myself out on it and cancel it beforehand. But anyway, so I was saving a little thing called March of the Monsters, where I was gonna do a little series of kaiju movie leftovers that I was gonna review throughout March, because March of the Monsters. But like I said, February schedule, I finished it earlier than I thought I would, so I'm just going to start it soon. Though before I start March of the Monsters, I am going to do a re-review of Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, because I went back and I rewatched my original Ghidorah review, and it was unwatchable.
Oof, that's
like the audio was 2 seconds behind in the videos, and it drove me nuts.
Yeah, you should get a camera, man. You should get like a really nice HD camera. That will really help with the reviews.
Well, that won't be for a little while, but anyway, maybe for my birthday I'll finally get that for myself. But so after that, I'm gonna start March of the well, no, hang on. Before I start March of the Monsters, I'm also going to do a My Hondathon addendum video. Oh, and I'm still at 198 subs. Fuck.
Okay, man, guys, go subscribe to Nick. He needs the help.
Let's see.
Can I make a suggestion for one of your Kaiju reviews at some point, maybe down in the future?
Hang on 1 second. I got to go grab something, so you read your questions and comments. I'll be right back.
All right. Nick, Big Jackson Show. We'll be right back after these messages. Anyway, so yeah, guys, let's see here. What kind of questions we have here? So, yeah, you know what? I'll give a shout out to you, Ralph. Guys, go subscribe to Ralph, the Big Bad Wolf. He's been a huge supporter of the channel. Definitely go check out his content. I think he would really appreciate it. Let's see here. Hey, Jack, what is your top 3 T-Rexes in the Jurassic Park franchise? This question I can't ask. Top 3? The 2 bull T-Rexes and Rexy from the first movie. Those are my top 3. If someone messaged ask either of you to do a crossover review, would you do it? Depends on the reviewer. If it's somebody like Timor, the Media Hunter, if it's James Wall, if it's Doug Walker, then I'll definitely be probably doing a review of them if I could. That would be something.
What?
My trip to New York was amazing, Bryce. It was absolutely incredible. Oh yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody, Brian, you get a shout out too. Go subscribe to Brian Kingsley.
I have a blog, so you can come in whenever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, lit.
Hey Jack, can you do a review of the Wolfman and Frankenstein meets the Wolfman? You know what? I think at some point I will check out more of the Universal monster movies. I know right now we're just mostly working on the Mummy movies at some point, but that will definitely be coming down the road. Have you seen? Oh God. Okay. I have seen bits of these Tarzan King Kong movies on YouTube, and there's some idiot shit, right? Like they're probably not up my alley. Oh, Miss Jordan, Joni Bean Film says, do you think that Amazon should adapt Silmarillion and the Unfinished Hell is Adventures of Tom Bombadil and stuff for their show? Yeah, I would love to see them do basically all the patent stuff in Middle Earth. I would actually really be able to see that. As long as Peter Jackson is a creative consultant and it does stick to canon to the Middle Earth saga, that's all I care about. Which production of trivia relating to Kong surprised you the most? That would probably be anything with mostly how the effects were done, honestly, is what I enjoyed. Hey, Jack, I can't wait to see part 2 of your Valentine's Day Kong review. Thank you so much, Bryce. If you want to see it early, go support us on Patreon. $1 or more gets you early access and rewards for our channel.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty, yeah, okay, so welcome back. So Nick, so you got what other projects do you have in mind?
Oh yeah. So after I do my Hedora review, which I'm probably gonna do the Hedora review tonight when I jump off the stream.
All right.
So tomorrow, since I have tomorrow off, I'm gonna do a addendum episode to my Hondathon. Justin Tang pulled through and sent me a Google Drive copy, kind of like how you did for King Kong Lives.
Yeah.
For Varan the Unbelievable.
Nice. That sounds actually pretty cool.
A kaiju movie that I have been dying to see for a long, long, long time. But I've never been able to see it because a few years ago, I think it was around 2007 or 2006, I'm not quite sure, but Media Blasters released a triple pack of Toho kaiju films, or just Toho tokusatsu movies, of Varan the Unbelievable, Matango, and the Mysterians. But since Matango and the Mysterians have since then been released on separate DVDs, Varan has not. And that triple pack has unfortunately been long since out of print.
Oof.
And the last I checked, it goes for about $300.
Oh, that hurts. That fucking hurts.
See, sorry, I'm not going to spend $300 on one movie. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, ouch. That would hurt. Okay, Gavin has an interesting question. Have I seen the recent Aladdin trailer? It looks.
I don't care.
Honestly, I mean, here's my biggest issue: is Will Smith as a genius. Everybody's saying, "Oh, he looks weird." All this and that. No, that's not my issue. That's not my issue. Because what is the biggest tropes about the genie? He's fucking funny. He is hilarious, right? Will Smith is cool, not really funny, per se. And my biggest issue with it is that, okay, what else is Will Smith known for? Rapping. So, we have potentially a rapping genie.
Good. The camera's off.
And when you think rapping genie, you think Kazam. That Shaquille O'Neal movie where he plays a rapping genie. You know what they should have cast in this fucking role? Ryan Reynolds. Because all they had to do was take
the Aladdin genie. No.
Well, who else could have played the genie if you had no other options?
Nobody.
So don't even have the genie involved in the plot?
Don't make the Aladdin.
Well, they've done it anyway.
They don't
it's like,
fucking care.
You have a gun to your head. Like,
I never liked the Aladdin movies.
Aladdin is great.
Not to mention, you cannot replace Robin Williams, ever.
I know you can't replace Robin Williams, and that's my biggest issue. And this is the thing people are talking about. People are saying that, like, fucking the genie's all creepy and shit. It's Will Smith CGI. Yeah, no shit. Have you not seen Shark Tale?
Hey, Shark Tale's a good movie.
But you like Shark Tale?
I like Shark Tale. Yeah, that's a good movie.
I like Shark Tale too, but I will admit Will Smith fish is kind of scary. Like, well, yeah, I like Shark Tale. Yeah, that's a fun movie. It's cringe humor, but I like it. I mean, it's the same reason I like fucking robots.
Hang on. Oh, I just bought that movie, by the way, too.
Have you ever seen it?
Hang on. Yes, I have. Justin asked me, if I send you Gorath and the Human Vapor through Drive, will you do reviews on those as well? Human Vapor, yes. Gorath, hell no. Never.
I do have one recommendation for one of your Kaiju reviews at some point in the future, though, Nick.
I'm listening.
Okay. I reviewed it, and, okay, how would you feel about reviewing Mighty Peking Man?
No.
Well, no, because think about it. It's Shaw Brothers, the Hong Kong company Shaw Brothers, and it's also distributed by Quentin Tarantino.
I don't care.
Honestly, dude, like, it's worth just seeking out. Honestly, it's obviously a ripoff of Kong, but it's a decent, like, standing on its own kind of ripoff. It's the best of them.
Nah, no thanks.
All right, well, that was a song. I think you might get a kick out of it.
I'm not the biggest fan of Quentin Tarantino, first of all. Like, sue me, I think Pulp Fiction is a piece of junk.
Well, it's interesting. I was watching Django Unchained the other day. That movie still holds up. Like,
the only Quentin Tarantino movie that I can legitimately say that I really like. One is Kill Bill Volume 1, not Volume 2. Specifically Volume 1. Reign of Fire was a disappointing movie, by the way.
I actually kind of liked it.
And 2, this is my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie, Django Unchained.
That's what I was saying. I watched Django Unchained the other day, and I'm like, this movie still holds up. You know, like, and the thing is, too, is, like, I've kind of gotten it, like, because of, like, Django. I've also watched a lot of I watched the Dollars trilogy a bit. I'm getting into spaghetti westerns a little bit.
I'm not. I don't really care for spaghetti westerns. They always have terrible dubs.
Well, Django Unchained is a spaghetti western.
It's a modern spaghetti western, and it's really beefed up by the fact that it does not have a terrible, terrible, terrible dub.
Okay, well, that's the dub I understand, but you got, like, the one thing I really, like, the one thing I love about spaghetti westerns, anytime they bring on Ennio Morricone, it's a fucking masterpiece.
Nah, I like Ennio Morricone best when he's scoring John Carpenter's The Thing.
That or fucking Orca, man.
Or that.
Orca's fucking awesome.
Anyway, so back to my schedule. So after I review Varan, which I may or may not have a guest for, I'm gonna jump into doing March of the Monsters. I don't know if I'll just reveal what my list is for March of the Monsters. Fuck it.
Yes, Matthew B. Lennox, you should watch Django Unchained. It's a fucking masterpiece.
It is. It's a very, very, very good movie, Django Unchained.
Well, actually, very quickly, Nick. Have you seen the original Django movies?
I know of them, but I'm not interested in seeing them. I know that the original Django is pretty much just a fistful of dollars ripoff.
It is. You know what's interesting? If you watch Django Unchained, the scene where Django has a drink at the bar, and there's that other old guy who asks him what his name is, and he's like, the D is silent, and he's like, I know. That's the original Django.
Yep, I know. Franco Nero.
So it makes me think that's also in canon with the original films, and that this is kind of a passing of that's him passing the torch.
Thank you, Ike Studios.
Yeah. Although to be fair, did you know, Nick, there was a comic book of Django Unchained, working at Zorro.
That'd be an interesting crossover.
I actually really want to read those comics. Like that actually sounds pretty solid. Like Django's fighting against slavery, and maybe Zorro joins and is like, "I agree with you, senor. Let's go kick some ass." Actually, I would make that the sequel. Oh my god, I'd watch the shit out of it. And Antonio Banderas back. Oh, glorious.
So the first episode of March of the Monsters will be a review of The X from Outer Space.
AKA Attack of the Giant Mutant Chicken.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. I'm gonna have fun with that one.
They made a sequel to that, right?
Huh? What?
They made a sequel to that, right?
Yeah, Monster X Strikes Back, Attack the G8 Summit, but it's kind of a loose sequel, and all of the monsters rampage scenes are stock footage from the first film.
I hate that.
So episode 2 will be finally a review of Rampage.
All right. Yeah, can't wait to see that.
After that will be both of the Attack on Titan movies in one video.
Ooh,
yeah.
My buddy Josh hated those movies.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bitch to sit through. But after that will be Pacific Rim. Then Pacific Rim 2.
Then Uprising. Okay. That sounds interesting. Oh, by the way, good news. Alita Battle Angel is getting really good reviews. People are loving it.
I want to see that movie. I want to see it so bad.
People are actually saying this is the best live action anime adaptation, bar none. And what do you expect? I mean, what do you expect? It's produced by Cameron and directed by Rodriguez. Of course it's going to be good.
Yep, exactly. And then I'm going to conclude March of the Monsters by finally breaking down and reviewing the Godzilla anime trilogy.
You know who you need to get on that with is Sean. JC's Reward. You have to get him on that episode, on those episodes.
No. N-O.
Well, at least the third one.
No, I'm reviewing all of them by myself.
Well, we called SpongeBob. I'm glad with that.
I will admit there are some things about those movies that I'm probably not going to like very much, specifically for the third one.
You cut out there.
There are some things about the third Godzilla anime movie that I really get the sense I'm not going to like. Specifically, I really don't like the anime Ghidorah design. I can't stand the anime Ghidorah.
It looks like Christmas lights.
A little bit, yeah.
It's the Godzilla holiday special from the producers of Godzilla's Revenge.
Boy.
No, it's like this. It's like Santa Claus says that I should learn to fight my own battles, you know. Oh God, that's gonna be bad. Oh, it's gonna.
But still, I am looking forward to doing this little series. Will I have any guests with me? For a couple of them, probably, but for most of them, probably not.
Well, I wish you all luck, man, because because I've heard nothing but shit from those movies. Well, actually, a question I would have for somebody like Sean, or even for the fans who have watched the Netflix Godzilla movies, London was saying some of the worst of the franchise. The question is, which is worse? Can compare it to these movies or Godzilla's Revenge? These movies or Godzilla '98? That is the massive question of the day. Let's see. Did you ever read The Conjuring yet, Nick?
No, why?
Stephen McKinney is asking if you've considered reviewing Lights Out or The Conjuring.
Lights Out, hell no. The Conjuring movies,
Possibly?
maybe.
Yeah, that'd be a cool idea.
Well, considering I own all the movies, I haven't watched The Nun yet. I've heard not good things about The Nun.
You know what they call the porno version of The Nun?
Huh.
The Nut. Your silence, Nick, is very hilarious.
What is the male version of The Nun?
For fuck's sake,
The Nut.
Well, now we're gonna just come up with movie titles and come up with porn names for them. Oh my god.
Oh, porn name for The Nun is The Nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, the left nut.
You know what Gavin Fitzgerald says, have I seen The Thief and the Cobbler? No, I've seen the porno. It's called The Thief and the Gobbler.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I got one for one of the Godzilla movies. Godzilla the Planet Eater, Godzilla the Peen Eater.
No, I was gonna say Godzilla. The porno for that is Godzilla vs. Violenta, and that's a fucking hentai.
Boy.
Oh god. Justin Tag is like the pornogeist, or the poltergeist, like now pornogeist.
Would you review the Poltergeist saga? No.
No. The little girl's watching porn on the TV. She's like, "Hey,
Hang on. Carter Jones asks, "Hey Nick, would you review the Poltergeist saga?" No.
the first film, the original, because that is actually one of the scariest movies I've ever seen.
I was not impressed by the first Poltergeist movie. So I have absolutely no desire to watch the sequel, so no.
I've seen the sequels, they're fucking garbage, and I heard the remake is total ass.
And Inuyasha Dinosaur 101 Brewer. God, that is one hell of a mouthful of a nickname. What are your thoughts on the Indoraptor? I have reviewed all the Jurassic Park movies, including Fallen Kingdom. So if you want to hear my thoughts on them, go watch my Fallen Kingdom review. And what are your thoughts on Greystroke, which is the Christopher Lambert version of Tarzan, and the Bo Derek Tarzan, the 8-Man? Haven't heard of either of them. He asks both me and you, Jack.
Christopher Lambert's Legend of Tarzan, is that the Greystroke Tarzan? That's the one with effects by Rick Baker, isn't it? It was produced by Warner Brothers. I've seen that one. I thought the agencies looked good, but the rest of the movie was kind of boring. Darkman Rises. That already is a porno name. Justin's got a good one. The Triple Exorcist.
Or the Sexorcist.
Or what? Or the what?
The Sexorcist.
Well, I guess that classic line in the film gives new meaning. You're a sex toxic.
Stephen McKinney asks, "What's wrong with Lights Out?" Just looks like a total piece of garbage, so I'm not interested. And that's the thing with me. I have to be interested in a movie in order to review it. And no, I don't review short films. I'll give like a quick little mini review during an actual review, but I don't review short films. And that's also the thing. I have to be interested in a film in order for me to review it. I'm not going to review something like, what's the example? I'll never review Star Trek. I'm just not interested in Star Trek. I hate Star Trek.
For me, I'm kind of the same boat, Nick, where I only review films that have my interest or I feel like it or if I'm in the mood. But once I get my Patreon going, I will definitely maybe do more requested reviews because I know a lot of people have been asking me to review certain films. But yeah, at some point I would like to, obviously do more films aside from the usual.
Can you review I Am Legend? Stephen McKinney asked me. Hell fucking no.
I can't watch that movie because the dog fucking dies, and I hate movies with dogs in them because they always get either hit with a shovel, shot with a shotgun, or fucking die of old age. So no.
Yep, same thing for me. I cannot watch I Am Legend because the scene where the dog dies fucking kills me every single time.
My biggest issue is when he started for some reason the scene is sort of like awkwardly funny because he starts singing the song from Shark Tale. The don't worry about a thing. Song's weird. Nick has to get rid of. Nick. I can't read that one by Nick's videos.
I know what he means. I can't answer that question because I have not seen the Godzilla anime movies. So sorry, can't answer that question.
Let's see here. Just trying to read. Okay, you have to get rid of one. King of the Lost World or Kong King of the Apes. King of the Lost World, man. I'm sorry. Kong King of the Apes is a piece of shit series, but I would rather get rid of King of the Lost World.
Bryce Day, you are very immature.
Oh, God. No. No. God.
Fuck the children.
Not literally. That's gross. Alright, so okay. It's fine, Bryce. Anyway, so, here's something interesting. I'll throw this out there for our audience. One of the questions of this week's episode of the comment reviews, right away. I can't wait to hear the questions and shit about this one. And I don't think he's doing the lines, so I'll just fucking recreate what I did. Turn around.
Ralph the Big Bad Wolf has asked multiple times. The fuck? Ralph the Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, Brian, you have no fucking idea. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. You have no idea, Brian. Oh boy. Nick, would you rather watch King Kong versus Godzilla 10 times in a row or Ready Player One?
Once. Neither.
Well, if you had a gun to your head and you have to choose.
King Kong versus Godzilla 10 times in a row.
Alrighty then. I saw Kong in the King of the Apes. Oh boy, I wish I was dead. Yeah, dude, it fucking sucks. It's a piece of shit. Just the question. Just dreading the question. Okay, there are some good comments in that review. I think one person said, "Sometimes you make me want to die."
Ralph the Big Bad Wolf has asked multiple times, do you think that Mighty Joe Young should be in Kingdom Hearts?
Yes! I would actually love that. I would love that. That'd be fucking amazing.
I don't care because I don't like Kingdom Hearts.
But you like Mighty Joe Young, though?
Ish.
Well, the remake. Like, did you enjoy the remake?
Yeah. I still have not seen the original.
It's pretty solid. Like, it's a pretty solid film. I mean, did you see it as a comic film? No, see it as its own separate thing. It actually is a pretty charming movie.
Well, here's the thing. Joe dies. So no thank you.
No, he doesn't.
No, in the original, Joe dies. Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't die. I've seen the movie. He does not die.
Really?
Yeah, he lives. He fucking lives. He goes back to Africa.
Hmm.
Yeah, you'll like it. I mean, he lives in a remake. You know, like
I'm looking this up right now. Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, who would win in a, oh, here's a good question. Who would win in a fight, Hulk or Broly?
Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I would say they're equally in strength, like they're equal to strength, but the only difference is that Broly can, like, fly and have superpowers, but I think Hulk could still kick his ass. Although, you know what would be cool, Nick? What if the Hulk, what if something like, they did something like, kind of like other monsters where, like, say the Hulk is, like, beaten to death, but he gets stronger with every defeat.
Hmm.
Like, every time he gets his ass kicked, he increases in strength.
Well, that's the case with every single superhero that dies. So how would that be any different?
No, but I mean, like, he literally gets knocked the fuck out. He gets put in his place, but, like, because of the damage in his body, it makes him stronger.
That probably is the case anyway.
Yeah, so that'd be interesting. Let's see here. Who would, oh god, these. Okay, who would win the fight, Santa Claus or Hagrid? I'm gonna go Santa.
I'd hang out with Hagrid.
Yeah, well, Santa's got like fucking toys and shit. He's got like elves. An army of elves.
Well, hey Jack, I gotta let you go because I got some food that showed up and I am really fucking hungry. So.
Alright, no worries, man. Guys, just subscribe to Nick Jackson. He's almost at 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it, and thanks for coming on, man.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me on.
Alright, take it easy, brother.
Later.
Alright. And yeah, so, okay, guys, we're gonna wrap up this live stream, so we're gonna answer 3 more questions, and we're just basically gonna wrap this up and continue on with our day. So, of course, and yes, of course, one last plug-in. If you guys want to see part 2 of our Valentine's Day special a week early, link below to our Patreon page. You can donate $1 or more, and it'll help support the channel. You will get early access to all of our content, plus rewards if you donate more. So, definitely go check out our Patreon. It's very much appreciated, and you'll be able to see the new episode early. So, there you go. So, yeah, we're going to answer 3 more questions. And also, by the way, if you guys want to mail us anything, gifts, letters, any questions you might have, whatever, anything you want to discuss, if you want to send us letters through the mail, you can send it to this address, BigJackFilms, P.O. Box 326, Queensville, Ontario, L0G110. Our address is in the link description below, so you guys can definitely send us donations, send us gifts, send us questions or letters. We will answer them to them in a fan mail format, and we love to hear from you. So yeah, 3 more questions. Let's go. Okay. In answer to that question, Bryce, I won't count this one. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. That's what I'm going to say. Again, if you want to see the episode early, go check out our Patreon, and you will find out that question. Hey Jack, would you do a Mighty Joe Young fan film? Probably not, Carter, because I think I've had one giant gorilla enough on my hands, basically move on to other projects. I know I've been kind of getting a kick out of doing another film again. I just don't know when I have the time and effort to do so because of my show. But I would love to get back into doing another film of some kind at some point. So that's question number 1. Question number 2. Let's see here. Do you have a pool? No, but I have a hot tub, and that is our fictional terrestrial transporter in the plot of our series. So there's that. It will probably be reopening back up in the spring. We kind of have to close it down because of the snow, because we weren't sure if we're going on vacation or not. So there's that. All right, one last question, guys. Let's make it count. One last question, and we are going to wrap up this live stream. Okay. Kaiju fan backup says, "Are you still releasing the documentary on your King Kong fan film?" Yes. I don't know exactly when, but I am slowly working on it. I'm mostly focusing on just getting interviews with the cast and crew first, and then putting it all together into one solid documentary. I would maybe kind of expect I am working on it. Although you will be seeing more behind the scenes videos from Studio 95 Bradley Dunn. They will be airing every Monday. Not to mention, there will be a little announcement coming in the next few weeks. So if you guys want to know what we're doing in March, I will let you know by that announcement. So there you go. So yeah, guys, that's it for this live stream. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you have any more questions, feel free to let us know in the comment section below. And of course, support us on Patreon, send us letters, emails, whatever. We will definitely get back to you and do responses for you. And yeah, guys, look forward this week. We got a new behind the scenes coming up this Monday, another live stream on Wednesday, and part 2 of our Valentine's Day special will be airing either Thursday or Friday next week. And of course, if you want to see it early, go below to our Patreon, donate, and you will be able to get early access to all our content. So yeah, guys, that's it for this live stream. So until the next video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, and I'm tired from New York, and I'm going to bed. Peace out.